Make You Look Good on the Dance Floor by the Arctic Monkeys is the song I'm talking you through today. If you could like and subscribe before we get going, that will help me out tremendously. And if you also want to help support this channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. So there's loads going on in this track. It's a real fun song for us drummers to play. Quite tricky, but I'm going to play the main sections up to speed so you can see and hear exactly what's going on. And then I break it down, go for it one bar at a time. So again, you know what's going on. So we've got this kind of 4 or 5 line, intro to start with before the verse comes in. Have a listen to it up to speed first of all. Goes like this. So we've got this tricky intro. Now, you saw how I played it there. I'm literally buzzing these snares. It's just to kind of make it easier. You could spend hours working it out hand to hand, but I'm simply buzzing it. So I'm going hi-hat and kick, I'm buzzing the left hand, and I'm going hi-hat and kick, hands, foot, and then I'm going buzz, buzz, and that last group of semi-quavers. So I'm going right, buzz, right, hands, foot, buzz, buzz. And that's the first bar. The second bar, very similar. Right, buzz, right, hands, foot, open hi-hat. So literally that first bar, you're going 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, buzz, right, hands, foot, right, left. Now this is, I think, the hardest part of the song. So if you can spend a bit of time just going over this, literally, if you can spend like that, literally the first 2 beats of the bar, right, left, right, right, left, right, you're buzzing your left hand, right, buzz, right. Now if you're not familiar with a buzz, you need to make sure you take your fingers off really to let the stick pivot around. If your fingers are on the stick, it won't bounce. It's got to be able to bounce. And that is kind of like the cheap way of this intro. When the music's playing and you're rocking out, it will sound the same. You could do it hand to hand and be like literally and speed that up. But again, just make it easy for yourself and buzz that. So that's the first 2 bars. Then it gets a little bit trickier on bars 3. The first 2 bars repeat themselves. Bar 3 goes right, buzz, kick, kick, hands, foot, buzz, buzz. And line 2 goes right, buzz, kick, kick, hands, foot, open hi-hat. And it repeats them 2 bars. And then the groove starts to come in. We're going snare drum on 1, 2, 3, 4 with the crash and the hi-hat. So that line 2, bar 2 goes crash, 2, 3, and 4, and then the third bar of that line stays with the hands, 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 foot, hands, foot. Next bar, hands, 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 foot, hands, foot, hands, 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 foot, hands, foot. And then the next line, so we've got 2 more lines, starts with a crash and snare, goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And second bar, 2, 3, and 4. And crash and snare, 2, 3, and 4, and everything with a crash, everything, everything, everything. Crash, snare, kick, kick, snare. In fact, that's not a crash, it's a hi-hat. That bar goes crash, snare, kick, hi-hat, kick, hands, hi-hat and snare. Then the last bar, kick, everything, kick, snare. Then the very last line, hi-hat, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Second bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third bar, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Fourth bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2 bars, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Very last bar, kick, everything, crash and kick. But like I said, this intro, it does happen again later on in the song. Just practice getting that right buzz right. Right buzz right, and that will help you get that intro. Now we get to the verse. Have a listen to the verse up to speed. First of all, goes like this. Okay, so again, real quick, the first bar, we are going crash, hands, foot, hi-hat, foot, hands. Bar 2 goes kick, snare, kick, open. And the third bar goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The next bar goes kick, snare, kick, open, hi-hat. Last bar, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Line 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar of line 2, 2, and 3, and 4. And the first time bar goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now the first time bar, got 2 dots at the end of it. That means you repeat back to the beginning and you do it all again. Now the first time bar, you may see a tiny little note before the snare. That's basically a drag where you drag that snare. So instead of going snare, snare, hi, hi, floor, you're going to go drag, snare, snare, hi, hi, floor. So you're dragging your left hand, keeping them fingers free to let the stick bounce. So you're going buzz and then coffee. So you're kind of going coffee, coffee, tea. 2 and 3 and 4. And then you repeat it back to the beginning and do it all again. And when you get to that first time bar, you skip it and go to the second time bar. Second time bar goes hi-hat, snare and kick, kick, hi-hat, snare and kick, hi-hat. Open as well, but it's just closed for now so you can hear it a bit clearer. Then we're going to get to the chorus now. Now the chorus, have a listen. First of all, up to speed, goes like this. Okay, so the first bar on the crash, snare and kick, we're going to go 1 to the hi-hat, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do this 3 times round. Once we've done it 3 times round, we carry on. So the third bar goes crash, snare, snare, snare. Then we've got a nice little drum fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm going to play this next bit all on the hi-hat so you know what's going on. We're going 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. Line 2, 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. Same again. Bar 2, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. Bar 3, 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. 2 more. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. And that is with the hi-hat open to give it a nice trashy, rocky kind of feel. But that bar happens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You've got that 1, 2, E and kick, kick, snare. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. 1, 2, E and a kick, kick, snare. And then obviously break it down and build it up to kind of suit your needs. But the hardest thing, like I said, again, I'll repeat it, is that intro. Right, left, right, hands, foot, right, left, right, etc. But have some fun with this song. The rest of this song does repeat the same grooves that we have already covered. So once you've listened to them and spent hours practicing them, it will make perfect sense. But make that intro nice and easy, get them hands buzzing, and it will soon start to come. Let me know your comments, give me some feedback, let me know how you've got on with this song. Let me know what you're listening to and what you possibly want me to tackle next time on this channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.